Annoying bastard. That's all I got to say. No, TechSec drops in solo ops as well, Mark. I don't need to go to claim to get it. The armor is like generalized. Look, I'll show you. You can tell what something drops if you go to... Yeah? Look at the details. There, and there. This is the solo ops thing. Smoke jumper, text edit. It has the same... It has the exact same engram. As, for example, the reclaim activity. Smoke jumper and TechSec, and the exact same loadout. There's no point going into the reclaim activity when I can just do solo ops. Just being honest. Do I want to do Caldera, though, is the question. Do I want to do creation? I think creation will be easier. I have to take that SMG off, though. Raging Cascade, threads, and shields. Oh, I don't want threads. Okay. Alright, I need the scout rifle so I can kill the oracles quickly without having to run down there and die. And I probably should take the sword. Because overload. Alright. What about your builds? I'm ignoring them. What are you saying? On your builds? No. I can't use old stuff, Mark. I can't use the anything. I had to take the class item off because I can't use it. This hunter build is literally a hunter build in name only. Can't use anything that's not collections because I'm using a Vanguard to push the level cap down. That's all. Oh god. Well, you don't have any right now. You have 2 pieces and I haven't even looked at their stats, I'm gonna be honest. They're just gonna stay in the vault until I have to look at their stats. Oh god, you have... you have Tether on. I basically have no super. Tether's all well and good when you want to control the wave of ads, but when you just want to kill a boss or something, it's not so great. To be honest. You might hate this scout, but for doing creation, it's fairly useful because it kills those oracles really quickly, right? For some reason, it does really big damage to them. And I'm okay with it. And you don't like this level anyway. I could do Caldera as well. Probably more risky than this, though. I don't know, actually. I don't know which Caldera it is. Should probably check. I mean, I can do Caldera if you want. I don't care. Take your pick. Put the SMG back on Caldera, probably. Your tier 4 SMG. Oh no, your auto rifle, sorry. An auto rifle, not an SMG. It's on this dodge. Absolutely fuck all. Any? Which one do you prefer? The other one has to sit here and watch me not do it. Caldera has an extra drop on it. Sorry, has an extra drop on it. But it's a primary again. They do help occasionally though. It's usually why I try to do them if I can. The only reason I'm doing this is because the Hunter's not really up to scratch of any sort of build that I can use right now. So I'm kind of doing the thing where I'm like away from enemies. Because he's just going to die to some random shit, trying to tether shit probably, or he's not going to heal. Because it's a shit Hunter. And you keep trying to force the issue, trying to use the shit Hunter, and I keep telling you no. I really do. Never listen. You might die doing this even. So fucking terrible. Crap. Ow. What is your obsession with the Hunter, Mark? It's been bad for like fucking a year now or more. It really has. And you're still like, I want the Hunter. I'm like, no. Anything but. Oh, that's what you've got on. The only build that even works on the Hunter is probably the Surturacme build still for the damage reduction. Stop shooting me. Stop! I don't have the health for this. Or that. I fired the shit out of you. Happy? I need that health. I hate this scout. This scout's actually fine. I don't know why you hate this thing so much. I didn't even reload the weapon because it's on the wrong perk. I'm gonna have to take a serious look at what stats are set to this fucking Hunter or something at some point. It's Texac. I can't even infuse it. But I can infuse the smoke jump one. See, tech does drop. See? I'm not lying to you. The smoke jumper. I needed something for the class item because I had to take the other one off. I just needed something to bring it up slightly. 38. You already got one of those. I think I kept one. Alright, let's see what we can do about this hunter. This explains a lot. What can I do? I do this. This. And do Caldera, which I don't know which one it is yet. I have to reset this up. Raging Cascade. 20's probably fine. And then we're gonna go Pressure Cooker, Vanguard, Brawn. I'm gonna leave my ammo. I don't need it specifically. I'm gonna leave it. I could probably take the power down another 10 if I took my ammo off, though. I don't need the ammo, actually. I only need the ammo when I'm doing other stuff. Oh, I haven't finished doing what I was doing. What is this? Is this Void? I want something on here. Gives me a bit of punch. Something I can use. I'll go this. You know, to hit bosses with. Again, don't save these stats. I'm just doing it because it helps me out with living. Just in general, I have to survive this, remember. We'll go double health. For some reason it's broken at the moment, and I'm okay with it. Let's go heavy. And none of this matters after that. We've gone on this. Why are these green? Did this change? Or did they change the color of these? And I never noticed. Genuine question. They're not always green, right? Whatever. What was wrong with the head? Nothing. I needed some healing. Okay. You just couldn't be asked putting any other mods on because it doesn't matter. All the other mods apply to other people and there are no other people here at the moment. So why would I put them on?
So, if I have this right, we hit our objectives, take down all resistance, and exfil as quickly as possible.
Simple peas. Robert is your
This is the stupid support frame order, right? Oh, it's the fallen one. Okay. I'm not a fan of these support frames, by the way, because if I want to hip fire them, they just don't do anything. And I like hip firing my gun sometimes. Also the travel time. You know, if this has got a good roll, this, you might as well just keep this one and upgrade it when they let us upgrade them. You know that, right? They're going to let us upgrade guns. Not going to be soon, But they are. This will be able to be upgraded to a tier 5. You know that, right? So this is a decent enough roll. You can just hang on to this one and upgrade it. Instead of trying to hunt for a tier 5 or something that's gonna seriously make you rage. Fuck, it is tier 4. Even if that was true, this is tier 4. Isn't it? Did I see that? Is it not? I know, I'm pretty sure it's any tier of gun. It is tier 4, it's got double perks. Isn't it? Oh, it's tier 3. Okay. It's still going to be upgradable, probably. How the hell do you have a tier 3 weapon? Like I said, I don't like these frames. I'd just rather have a straight void weapon of another type of frame, even a 600 lightweight or something. Pretty sure it just said upgrade weapons at increasing cost. I don't think they said limited. I didn't bother to read it too hard though, so I'm not gonna lie. Reload, not that. Why? It just got in the way. I hate the fact on controller the reload key and the pickup tangle key are basically instant and one and the same. Don't need SMG anyway. You don't need anything. You want an SMG. There's a difference between need and want. Mark wants an SMG. Pure Archetype. Oh, I can put on the Strand Exotic. I'm gonna put on the Strand Exotic after this. You know the... what's it called? Strand Rocket Sidearm? Rocket Pulse, sorry. It's a bit more powerful than this thing. Just a little bit. The rocket thing has to be done in the raid, doesn't it? Or is it done already? I swear it says complete challenges in the raid or something. Look at it. Rocket Pulse just needs to be shot at Shiro G for like 10 minutes. Well, not 10 minutes, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I know. You might have unlocked it, but it still said it needed challenges, didn't it? I have to fucking look at it. Where the fuck is the fucker? I use the Rocket Pulse when I can. I'm just not getting many kills with it. In the vault. Yeah, well, it's probably going to stay in the vault. That's the problem.
It used to make me thirsty for combat. But after the Well of Flame being controlled by the conductor, I don't feel as invincible as I used to. Not with the Vex.
That's TechSec.
It takes a toll.
That's
I've
TechSec.
spent so long at my scope that I see the whole world through crosshairs now.
That's
This is the
TechSec.
perfect
That's
time
actually
to step
not
back
the
and
worst
let the
role, but it's not the
Guardian
best
carry
either.
the
It's
load.
TechSec. See, I am getting TechSec on before you complain about me saying you can't get it here. Because you can't get... saying you can get it here, and you're like, yo, you can't! You have to do this! You're a fucking liar! I know better! Alright, I'm gonna keep one of these to infuse into the rocket pulse. Because it's probably one level lower. There it is. Where's this fucking rocket launcher? There it is. Well, innovation. Take a look. Oh no, it just says targets defeated. Okay. We can take these to Shirochi at some point and do them. If you want to do them. I can just go in the bin for now. This one eventually is going to get done if I keep using it. It's not going very quickly because I'm not specifically trying to kill things with it. I'm just using it for boss damage and not like trying to give a fuck. No, because the armor might not be good and I have no idea what build you want. Because there is no specification, just I want a build, and I was just like, okay, but what do you mean? Where's that bow? I don't even know what stats are on the fucking armor, 'cause I took it all off.
Very good. Expect heavy resistance. Just as
Well,
you
I
like.
took a good portion of it off and changed the super. What do you want the TechSec armor for anyway? It only works with kinetic weapons, Mark. What are you trying to use with it? Doesn't work with, like, rocket pulses because they're strand. And it doesn't work with outbreak. Okay, that's kinetic, I guess. That was my point, though. It has to be a kinetic weapon, it can't just be one of the elementals. What's broken about the outbreak, or do you just want to use it with an outbreak? Never mind, I'm only using this hunter because you basically asked for armor. I would not be using this otherwise, I'd probably only a Warlock or Titan. Oh, you just want to use an outbreak, fine. Well, you need 4 pieces of TechSec to activate the full perk. That means you need a helmet, gauntlets, chest, and boots. Because I'm assuming you still want to use the class item. You have a better idea. Or a better exotic you want to use. Let's talk about armor exotic, by the way. Because right now the exotic class items can't be used on a Vanguard stuff because they're not in the new, you know, the seasonal weapon classification stuff because Bungie are down. I have no idea. I don't even know. I've not been using the hunter a lot. I don't even know what items are in the classification being able to be used in the Vanguard stuff, to be honest with you. I told you, I genuinely, in the camp hub, hunter not good right now. Hasn't been for a while. I don't care how many YouTubers say it is, it's not. Won't be until something changes, and nothing has changed in a while. This pulse rifle is getting kills. It's the only kills it's getting though are these bosses, and they don't really count for anything.
Good job, Guardian. You should be ready for more solo missions. After everything we learned on Kepler, I think Ikora will be busy for a long time dealing with the Nine. But old enemies will not wait for vague prophecies. We will do what we always have.
You know what I'm saying? Like there hasn't been anything. I'll look in the thing to see what's actually on Hunter. I have no idea what Hunter's things are included in the seasonal stuff. I have no fucking clue. Like, what's in featured gear? Oh, this is terrible. Lucky pants with a hand cannon, maybe. Star Eater scales, possibly. I think the best general one there is Star Eaters. Not doing precision kills. Not with this auto rifle.
Don't worry, Saint. As long as no time-bending deities show up, we'll be fine.
Yeah, there's a reason hunters are in the toilet, and that's not helping. Take a look for yourself. Star Eaters is probably the best general PvE exotic in here. It really is. The hand cannon one is the Lucky Pants one. You use it with like hand cannon, so like Malfeasance, for example, would probably pair well with it if you were going to go the kinetic route.
Expect heavy resistance, just as you like it.
What super? I mean, I'm making shit up on the spot, Mark. I have no idea. Probably Golden Gun, honestly. To be fair, you could just use any of them if I put it on Prismatic and not give a shit. No, that's double primary. You don't want to do that. Really. Because at that point you might as well be running a Rocket Pulse. And in that case you might as well just be running Star Eaters. And then Golden Gun or anything got tether with Star Eaters. Just understand what I'm saying? Like, that's pointless. You'd have to pair it with like a fusion rifle or something. Or like a rocket sidearm. In the second slot. So like, maybe the solar rocket sidearm or something. See what I mean? There's just, the Hunter's in a really shit state. You know? You might as well just leverage this fucking auto rifle if you wanted to and just go the full fucking invis build. There's not a new one. We have got a Void Rocket Sidearm. It's not bad. I think it has the same perks this has. If you have the roll, I'm pretty sure you do. But it's not one of the new ones. Yeah, you might as well, if you're gonna go full leverage into this, just go full Void Invisibility build. Is Graviton in that fucking list? use it. And keep the rocket pulse. Exotic. Feature gear. This. Graviton is. So is Assassin's Cowl. No, it's not. Not in featured. Never mind, I lied. No, it's not. There's just nothing in here. Hunters, go in the bin and stay in the bin. I'm sorry. Give up already. I'm done with hunters. You see how terrible the exotics are for hunter though? In the featured gear list, it's absolutely abysmal. I mean, we can make a build without featured gear, but then any time the like one of the new modifiers on, you can't use that build. You have to take the exotic off, like I've done here for the Avant-Garde modifier. Or the Touche modifier. And if we're doing that, we might as well just do the fucking chest piece on the hunter with the void build with this. We might as well go Gefalcons, or we go the class item, which is probably better. We go the Gefalcons class item on Prismatic. Lucky Pants isn't gonna. You're not gonna use the Lucky Pants build, Mark. I'm telling you now. Having the Lucky Pants build is a niche boss damage build for generating orbs. That is the long and the short of it. You use it on a boss to generate supers for other people. You don't do anything. This is what hunters have become. They are the support class now that nobody wants. I'll look and see what second perks we can get. We just won't be able to use it in like newer GMs and stuff. But you'll be able to use it in general play. As long as you don't put the event, you know, like Touche modifier on or something, you know. And you'll be missing like the 2% damage reduction or 3% or whatever you get from it. I think it's 3%. For a new piece of armor you have equipped. But we could leverage this auto rifle into Gefalcons. Do you really want to use this auto rifle for some reason? So if we're going to do that, we'll just go full hog into the Gefalcons build again. We don't even need Texac for that. So what we should do is go like smoke jumpers or something if we can get some smoke jumpers armor.
I agree, but the Traveler isn't making any more of us ghosts, and a lot of those without guardians went to the Hive. But long odds are normal for us. Nothing we can't handle, right, Guardian?
This 58. 38. About Texac. They both have health on, they're both terrible, and I don't care anymore. But yeah, if we're gonna do that, we might as well. We're up to 539 now, it looks like. Drops. If we're gonna do that, we might as well just leverage it fully into Gefalcons. I'm sure you have a class item already ready for this. For the Gefalcons build. Yeah, you've got Spirits of Gefalcons and Assassin's Cowl, basically. If I see some good pieces, I'll keep them. I'm not keeping Garbage Mark with the health stat on it.
Recon is light in this sector. Be ready for anything. We're not meeting co-workers who all you.
I always look at armor stats sometimes, and if there's decent pieces with like weapons and super on them, I usually keep them, right? If it's got like weapon, super, grenade, that's a great piece. especially with like, and also I look at the, you know, the featured stat too. And it doesn't matter which armor set it is, I try to keep pieces of those pieces, if you know what I mean, when they have those stats, because those are the ones that can make some decent builds. Because the more weapon stat you have, the more weapon damage you do to bosses. The more super you have, the more super damage you do, although it won't be as important on your Void build because you'll be running Tether, so we probably shouldn't even care about the super stat except for regen, so 100 only and not go beyond it. Because you're not exactly going to be hitting stuff with the super for damage, are you? So we should be looking for like weapon grenade and then low roll super. What you do is you want a high roll super if you're running something like Golden Gun or something like, you know, Strand super, where you're hitting stuff with it. So it does extra damage. Just remember, going above 100 has benefits. So you want to go above 100 where it's going to benefit you, and if you're running Tether, going above 100 doesn't really do anything to the fucking Tether, right? So we want to go 100 for the Tether regen, you know, the cooldown, because you stop getting more cooldown at 100, right? So it doesn't become any quicker to recharge above 100. Which I think on supers like Tether and Well, they should reduce the cooldown further, but whatever. We do. Sitting in the inventory, we have Gefalcons and then the invisible melee one. I don't think we have the Synthos. We have, no, you can't have that. You can have Spirit of the Assassin though, which is the finishes and melee final blows grant invisibility, and then Spirit of the Gefalcons, volatile rounds have to be invisible. You're not trying to punch things with an auto rifle build, Mark. But that's just another form of visibility you can have to proc Gefalcons and volatile rounds on your auto rifle. If you do a finisher, for example. Just remember, volatile rounds equals overshields. You're not gonna have Syntheseps in the same perk pool as Gefalcons. The Gefalcons takes that slot. Since we're trying to do a void build. No punching! Wouldn't do that in high level content anyway. It will get you wrecked in -50 content. Pretty heavily. They punch back and it hurts. But since you want to use the auto, what I'm trying to do is leverage into the, you know, the volatile rounds of the auto and the explosions. It probably would be better on Void, maybe, with the extra perks you get from like explosions on Void, but then you don't get a bunch of stuff. No punching. No punching allowed. You've been banned already. You want a punch build? Don't use the auto rifle. Use Monte Carlo. Then use Texac, then Monte Carlo. You don't know what Monte Carlo does? Don't ask me. Monte Carlo regenerates your punch ability, by the way, when you get kills with it. Hunter's broken anyway, too. It doesn't work properly at the moment. Your punch can just stop working. Which is amazing. Like, it actually has a bug. Where the punch just doesn't work and stops regenerating under certain conditions. Probably run into it already. We'd need more armor, Mark, for the Hunter. We probably should, if we're gonna do some more leveling, just pick up all the armor we can. And just, maybe, I don't have space, so I'd just be vaulting all the armor we get otherwise.
This was nice change. No time travel, no prophecies.
All the
Only
tier
shooting
5
enemies
armor.
in one
Let me
dimension.
preface that.
I take it you've been sitting in on the Vanguard briefings on the anomaly?
And if not in meetings, at home with Osiris. Vex this and nine that.
I get sick of these bows, I'm not gonna lie. Hey, it's 5:39 now, so we'll take it. And what's the armor? See, it's health, melee, grenade. Which is awful. This is why I don't want to keep this piece. There's no point keeping armor that gives you bad stats. Right? Because ideally we want some weapon stat. We want some super stat. And honestly, on the hunter, we may even want class over grenade, or at least like try and get 70 class and like 100 and something grenade. And then the melee, we can just regen from the class ability dodge. We don't need any melee, you can just dodge near enemy. Well, actually, you need a bit of melee. Maybe you need some melee, actually. If you're doing it. No, we're not punching things. We're not meleeing. Never mind. Fuck off, Mark. There will be no punching in the Void build. But it's probably better to have as much armor as you can before you try and make a build for something, otherwise just make a half-ass build. And you don't need TechSec anymore because we're using the Void weapon. We're not using a kinetic, we'll probably use a... I'm not saying the exotic pulse, but we'll probably use... Stop following me! We'll probably use the what's it called? You know, the other rocket pulse. Rocket pulses are just so strong. They really are. Did that not blow up? Oh, it did. There's no reason not to have a rocket pulse on right now until they nerf the shit out of them, right? They're so disgustingly strong that you should just have one. So you can use this aura rifle until you get a better aura rifle. And then... use a rocket pulse. You're heavy, I don't care. Use whatever you want, right? I'm genuinely serious, I don't care. Use whatever you want for the situation. You can put a Gala on the floor for all I give a fuck, right? You can use whatever you want, basically is what I'm trying to say, and it won't matter. Because there's two options for the rocket pulse. You can use the exotic rocket pulse, or you can use the non-exotic one. Both are really good. Which means you can use any fucking heavy you want. You have very many options. You can lead into the void, or you can do something else. See what I mean? Hunters are bad. Like, I don't know what you want to use the build for. You see, if you just want a general build where you can just kill stuff, then you can just use whatever. We can just put the Good Falcons build on. If you're trying to do a build for like more difficult content, then you can't have Gefalcons anyway. And it doesn't matter. Because all of the more difficult content, bar maybe the raids, has Touche on, or a Vanguard, which is basically only used featured seasonal gear. So the choice we have on that pile of shit. Honestly, like, what is there to do anyway? It feels like there's like... The raid's not worth being in. Even if you want the shit auto rifle. Nightfalls don't exist, and when they do, you can't even bring your old gear in anyway. And they've really fucked the game up. This isn't my fault. This is me just trying to make sense of it all. You know? Normally I'd have a clear direction of where you want to use gear and what, you know, what we could do to build it. Right now I don't, because there's nothing really worth doing. So I have no direction on, you know, what to build into for endgame. Because there isn't any. Bullshit. Just gonna be honest. Fuck off with the health. Do you have a health fucking ghost thing on or something? I swear to God. You do. I'm gonna murder you. I'm actually gonna shoot you. Fucking Mark. I'm not a Jew. It doesn't matter at this point. I'm angry, and you did that. And I'm not Hitler, so it doesn't matter. At the moment, you have two two-piece sets on, which one of them heals you for picking up ammo.
I hope you won't be bored.
Just the opposite, Devrim. After dealing with the anomaly, time travel, and advanced metaphysics, a straightforward mission sounds refreshing.
Oh, the special ammo there. Oh, I need to do ability kills. What am I doing? Punching's back. Yeah, it's your fault. Most of the armors had health on it because you put Brawler on for your stupid punching. But you shouldn't do that because it gives health armor. If you want punching, you should do something else like Paragon, probably. You have to actually read them. You don't really want the health stat at the moment. It's a waste of a stat. I can get health in other places. I'm sure I clicked that, it's still not going. That's the point, I can get health in other places. No, we don't need Brawler, we don't need health. I've changed it now. I'm not gonna sit there and let it stand. I changed it already. I'm just telling you off for it. Just because it says Brawler doesn't mean you want the armor. Secondary stat was health. I don't want health. If anything, I tend to minus health. Anytime you need regeneration, you just run 2 recuperation mods and it gives you 70 health per orb pickup and you don't have to like put 70 stats into health to get that. Or more. Why would you do that? You just use 2 armor mods and then swap out your mods on damage for damage mods. Makes no sense, right? Hopefully we'll get some decent armor now instead of the shit that was dropping. Blowing them up as I can. I don't even need the kills. You see why I'm hesitant to want to take the rocket pulse off? They're just so strong.
Watching the young wolf take
You should just have a rocket pulse on.
Makes me think.
They're so ridiculously OP at the moment.
Darkness, Guardians are stronger than ever. More powerful than when we raised the city walls. But there's fewer of us.
Like they really are. They're just disgustingly strong. All of them are. Not just this. This is broken too, the mid retrograde. These are just fucking stupid, right? Yeah, all your armor has like no weapons down.
It's a relatively simple assignment, this. I hope you won't be
We're gonna
bored.
want to get you some reckons
Just the
down.
opposite, Devrim.
Probably.
After dealing with
If
the
you're gonna be
anomaly,
shooting
time
stuff,
travel and advanced
it would be a
metaphysics,
good idea. Change it?
a
Cannot.
straightforward mission sounds refreshing.
Can't change it if you don't have anything to change it to, Mark. Can I? If I don't have any decent armor to go to, it's not going to change anything if I mess with the armor right now. Which is why I'm not even trying to do a build at the moment, I told you. Like, try and actually get some armor that we can use, and then we'll try and set a build around that instead. Otherwise, there's not much point. We don't even need TechSec anymore, specifically, because... Let's see, did that not blow up? Because we're not even using kinetic weapon. Unless you really, really want to use that outbreak still. Which doesn't go with the Kefalken's build. Know what I'm saying? What we actually want is like smoke jumpers or one of the other perks. Maybe two-piece trials. Heal on picking up ammo or something like that, which you do have some trials armor. Two-piece smoke jumper, two-piece trials, or two-piece actually two-piece Aeon adapter maybe. If you're actually looking for perks that work with rocket pulses. You run like a grenade launcher in the final slot, plus the exotic rocket pulse or something, and then run like a like I said, 2-piece Aeon adapter and get the AoE reduction when you kill things with explosive weapons. Stuff like that. Honestly, there's no reason to even care or lean that hard into it, but yeah, I'm, you know, just thinking. What we need is a rocket frame auto rifle. Make it happen, Bungie. Am I wrong? We need a rocket-assisted auto rifle. The most broken gun in history. Wait, oh, let's check with the boss bill. Okay, not dealing with that. Try not to set that barrel off, it'll probably be.
All the dark matter tech we discovered on
Now you know why I don't have
Tether
tether on.
engineers at the Foundries. They know that even with paracausal abilities, we'll still need technological
Do that with a
advancements to
fucking
stand up
tether.
to the Vex.
Is
Watching you
that a
work out
prime?
there
That'd be
today
nice if that's a
convinced me that
prime.
you're
It
the
is a
best
prime.
person to test their new generation of material. Keep an eye out for their invitation, and we'll make sure you get the newest gear first.
Weapons super melee. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Keep that piece for now. I'm not going to put it on. I'm going to delete this piece, though it has health on it. We got our first 540 piece. Although we're not 540 drops yet, because we still need like 539s in the helmet. Or the chest. Or the energy weapons. We need 2 more 539s to actually drop. Before we go up to 539 and then drop 540s.
Without backup. Stick to your objectives.
Don't want to do precision kills, I'm sorry.
Don't worry, Saint. As long as no time-bending deities show up, we'll be fine.
I don't do things for a laugh, by the way, Mark. I do think about things. Like stat-wise and everything. I don't just sit here and be like, ha 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 ha, no.
This is time-sensitive operation, Guardian. Clear each sector before it runs out.
Yeah. I don't know. We will, we'll see what armor we have and what we can do with the Hunter, or if we'll just put him back in the bin and just leave him there for the rest of the season. Maybe it'll fix him in Renegade. So, what are you doing? About that, Mark, we just put him in the bin till Renegades and hope they give him a buff. If they don't, he stays in the bin. And we'll Hunter allowed. I know you'd love that. Every time you get me to make a Hunter build, and every time nobody uses it. There's just no point in playing Hunter. It's almost like you don't want to listen to me on something again. Right? Well, our best bet is to run as much as we can before we try and do it. So we probably should run as much of the you know, the leveling tomorrow as we can before we even attempt to make a build. Because we'll get more armor by doing that. Because I don't need the build for doing. So as you can see, I don't. I'm not really struggling that hard. Am I? Let's be real. I don't have a build on right now. I don't even have an exotic on right now. I'm just literally just on stuff, and it doesn't matter. I could have no super, no grenade, no melee, to be fair, and still be finishing this. I'm not that worried about it. It's you that wants to build. I'm just of the firmly of the let's delete the hunter camp. Let's make another Titan. The only thing I use hunter for is PvP. Those are not PV builds anyway. So you either use like, I don't know, anything, you know, like Stompies or Foe Tracer or fucking Mask of the Third Eye or whatever. Anything in PvP works. You just go invis and piss people off. Oh, they just ran me into the explosions nearly. Holy fuck. Something ran into my back and pushed me with the other boss. That's why I went flying forward. But you know what I mean? I'm just basically just winging it at the moment when it comes to armor. I see a good piece, we'll keep it, but
Watching the young wolf take a whole army by themselves.
realize I don't care.
Using darkness, guardians are stronger than ever. More powerful than when we raised the city
Not
walls.
really, no.
But there's fewer of us.
The class
Old
ability
vets
ruins
like
that
Joxer
for it.
and Cade are gone. Zavala and Ares lost their ghosts.
We need one more 539 somewhere, I
But
think.
we've also got more allies than ever.
And then we start
It's
dropping
not just on
540
us.
stuff.
The city has our backs.
What do you think about that? I think it's one more. No, it's two more. Unless it didn't take into account that chest. It didn't take into account that chest, it's one more. So we need one more 539. No, that's the Warlock. What am I talking about? Hang on, it is one more. There we go. We need one more, and it needs to be the helmet, or it needs to be the energy weapon. Either or will level us.
Before it runs out.
So we need one of those two, Mark. Helmet or energy slot. Or secondary slot, whichever you prefer. Used to be called the special weapon slot, but then special weapons can mean the kinetic slot anyway, so it doesn't matter. It used to be called the kinetic slot, but it's not only kinetic weapons anymore, so now it's... I can't keep up with it anymore. Now it's primary slot. But it's not primary ammo, so it can't be primary slot. I don't know what it is anymore. It's a thing. Because they messed it up. Because they didn't want to put more energy weapon types in the energy weapon slot where they should be. And they decided kinetic is an element in the primary slot. Which they should just make it into an element then. And retroactively fit it. So there are no kinetic weapons, there's just whatever the red subclass is. That way you have 3 slots in each of them. Which is Strand, Kinetic, Stasis in the primary, and then Void, Arc, and Solar in the secondary. Instead of having 4 in one and 3 in the other. Just make another super called like Projection or something, which is based on kinetic inertia or force, and there you go, you're done. I'm more creative than Bungie. And again, a bankrupt mouse is more creative than Bungie, ripping off Star Wars. All he's done is open the jar. Oh my fucking god. Has he at least got his wife cooking? Is he trying to food poison someone? Drinking beer with Clyde in the... It's not cooking, it's drinking beer with Clyde in the kitchen. That's what it is. Yeah, she's cooking, he's just drinking beer. Does she get beer at least? Nope. She had to ask for one, oh my god. The dog gets it before she does. And he gets clotheslined because Clyde. Having fun watching the kitchen, cooking, burning stuff plot stream with Clyde, are we? More interesting than Destiny 2 right now. We're interested in watching me blow up the same ads for the 50th time. Honestly, it's not the 50th time, it's more like the 5,000th time. Oh my god. I'm surprised he's not playing Call of Duty or something, you know, the beta. Even if it was like the Zombies thing came out today. For the Call of Duty thing, so you can play the Zombies beta. As well. I think it's free as well. You don't have to pre-order yet. I wouldn't know because I have Game Pass anyway, so I have no fucking clue. I think usually you get Call of Duty with Game Pass these days. It's open now, I think. I think it opened on the 5th, which is today. And it lasts till the 8th. No, I don't think you have to pre-order. I think it's open beta. I think so. For the first 2 days, you had to have pre-orders, and then it's open beta. I think. Oh no, let me download it. I was playing it. Like I said though, I have Game Pass, so I have no idea.
I take it you've been sitting in on the Vanguard briefings on the anomaly.
There's the energy weapon. I think that levels us to start getting 40 drops now.
Vex this and 9 that. Too much Warlock talk for a Titan.
Let me see. Oh, I can't see. Can I see? I might be able to actually. Where is it? Mm. Oh, there we go. Open beta is available for all players from October the 5th to October the 8th. This is open now. Look, cause I can do this. I'm not gonna download it, but I can do this. This is Game Pass with streaming from the the Game Pass servers. It's not running locally, it's running on a PC somewhere else. No, I think Battlefield does look better. I'm just saying. Normally you play the campaigns on the Call of Duties though. And Black Ops 7 does have a campaign, I think, doesn't it? I think they went back to making a campaign for it this year. This is taking a while. Where's my game, Game Pass? Still working, I just don't know where it is. Alright, you can... But yeah, no, you can play for free right now. The open beta is open now. It was just for the first 2 days. You had to have pre-ordered, I'm pretty sure, right? This is just not working on the cloud streaming. It works fine on the thing. The cloud streaming apparently is just not here. I'm just looking at a black screen. Same as you. We'll let that sit there for a while. Like I said, it's going to have a campaign. Mark, it does have, the story mode, which continues whatever. It's probably going to continue all the bullshit with Mason still, but, like, in the future. Maybe. I don't know. They've had some campaign running through Black Ops for the entire time. If you know what I'm talking about. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Back in the original Call of Duty Black Ops. And now they're up to Black Ops 7. So, there's been 7 of them. I think it's 7.
Clear each sector before it runs out.
I was playing it on my handheld. I downloaded it via Game Pass and it was working fine. So, it's just the cloud servers that probably don't work with, even though they say they do. I'm pretty sure they don't, because it's just a black screen. Either it's compiling shaders and it's not telling me it's doing that, or some other shit, Is it working yet? Let's have a look. No, it's very broken. Okay, you can stop whatever you're doing. I'm over it. I tried to start it. It didn't work. I'll start it again. No, I don't want to go full screen though. Don't do that. I just wanted to put it in a window and put it behind what I'm doing, if you know what I mean. That way we can see if it works. You used to be able to play Destiny via, you know, Game Pass Cloud, and now you don't, because PlayStation don't let you, even if you own it on Xbox. Because Xbox will let you play games you own via cloud now, not just what's on Xbox Game Pass. If you own specific games, even if they're not offered, you can play them, but not the PlayStation ones. Even if you own them, the Sony won't let them. Even though the game's on the Microsoft Store. Just thought I'd point that out. It'll be awkward. Not let us use our games wherever we want. But anyway, yeah, the Black Ops stuff, I can see what you mean. It is more of the few. I haven't played the multiplayer yet with the stupid movement. Zombies didn't seem to have the power-up suits in it. It did have some future tech in it, like laser beam things though, which was kind of funny. You have like a handheld pocket laser cannon you can pull out when you get enough kills, like a kill streak in zombies, and just nuke a bunch of zombies real quick. That's cool. Who doesn't like murdering a whole bunch of zombies? In one go. With a laser cannon.
It's pretty clear the Guardian is fine on their own, but it would be nice to have more light bearers for these missions.
I agree, but the Traveler isn't making any more of us ghosts, and a lot of those without Guardians.
Is that a prime or is that some bullshit?
But long odds are normal for us. Nothing we can't handle. Right, Guardian?
That's some bullshit. What's this? That's not a prime either. Weapons, grenade, melee. No super stat on it, so I don't care. What level we're heading towards, Mark? Alright, where's that Black Ops thing? Play with my cloud subscription. How do I get out of full screen? No. It just took me... Okay, you're being stupid. I'm just gonna do that. Alt tab for the win.
We've got plenty of civilian fighters, but deploying them this far out is too dangerous. The Guardian's on their own.
I'm not worried. I've been holding Trostland alone for long enough to know what a single soldier could do.
Join your power grind then. The 4 billion power grind in one. 4 billion power levels on the wall. 4 billion power levels. We punch and add, but don't get any shit. Just carry on grinding because it doesn't fucking matter anymore. I'm not jaded at all. Also, where's your 1440p Twitch support? Did that do anything other than a black screen? I don't think it even loaded. If I'm not in the window. How's it no? That's creepy. Should just be running in the background. I don't get it. Oh, it's working now. I can hear it. Look, I'll put it on. You hear it in the background. We'll take a look after this, real quick. Just a quick one. Just see what it does. Might be pressing buttons on it and not realizing it. Which might be bad. Didn't detonate. I did activate it too. You saw the gun do the animation. That's so weird. And you stop breaking shit. Don't trust me not to get sniped. If I die there, I just go to orbit, so better safe than sorry.
I take it you've been sitting in on the Vanguard briefings on the anomaly?
What's this?
And if not in meetings,
Health,
at
I
home
don't
with
care.
Osiris. Vex this and 9 that. Too much warlock talk for a Titan.
Oh, I can click, 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 continue. Okay. It says controller. Look at this. This is the... I'm doing this via the cloud streaming. And you know what it just said? It said, fuck you, it needs a restart. It's gonna do the restart thing again, isn't it? And I'm just gonna turn it off. It's gonna do it, isn't it? Card just it logs in, it goes restart. Ah! Fucking knew it. No, it did it twice. It just did it to me twice. There we go. Right. We have zombies that they added today, which I was playing. And they have the multiplayer too. I don't know how, like, it's only a beta, so there's only a bit here. What's graphic settings? Is there any graphic settings on the console version? This is the console version, technically running via, you know, cloud. So this, what do you get to control? Eco mode efficiency. Off. Fuck the planet. So there's no graphic modes in here for whatever this cloud server is. Oh wait, there is. What is this? Motion blur off. Depth of field off. CIS. Motion reduction preset. Field of view slider. No mention of like whether it's 120 or whatever though. But this also might not be an Xbox Series X cloud server. You don't always get one. Sometimes you get the Series S cloud server and you can't really tell. But yeah, this is running via cloud. Which is kind of funny. Isn't it? Alright, let's close that and carry on. We got leveling to do. How do I get out of this? I just Alt F4, does that work? Quit the fucking game, yes. Please let me quit. No! Quit the... Oh my god, it was harder to get out of it. Okay, fuck this. But yeah, apparently there's a campaign. Don't ask me what it is, I just know there's a campaign. Also, this could be better. It could have a range masterwork. What does the void one do? People healing allies and fighting foes. Harming targets builds a resistance to charge. Hipfire allies when this weapon to heal them. Rapid healing increases weapon damage and grants overshield to your ally. Okay.
Believe it or not, that's good news. I'd rather fight a series of battles.
Oh, it does give overshield. I am looking for armor. We're just not getting a lot of great armor at the moment. Also, I don't even know if you want TechSec anymore because we're probably not going to run a kinetic weapon. So what we're probably looking for is Smoke Jumper instead. Which also drops from this, by the way. There are 2 armor sets to drop in solo ops, Smoke Jumper and TechSec. Then in Fire Team ops, they're the same 2 armor, and then in Pinnacle ops there is a different set of 2 armors. And then Kepler has 2 armors as well. Which are different. The Raid has 2 armors. Or 2 sets of armor perks. I don't think any of the raid perks are particularly that great. Which is funny because it's probably, you know, the hardest to get of the gear. Minimal effort for better armor. Well done, Bungie. Remember when raid armor used to be the best armor you could get? In original Destiny and Destiny 2, year 1 and 2. Remember that? Remember when raid armor was actually the good armor instead of just the stuff that you just look at and go meh. Either look cool or had the best stats. What did Bungie do? They said, hold my beer, let's make that terrible. Another reason people just don't care about the raid. I don't think the armor looks that great, and I don't think people give a fuck about the bonus on it. And it's really hard to farm armor in the raid, so you just end up farming other armor from other places where it's easier, like Caldera for example. It's easier to get Smoke Jumper and TechSec than it is to get the raid armor. And it's better armor. Why? Didn't activate again, even though I activated the bug. Why are you behind me and why have you teleported? Really like to not die here.
All the dark matter tech we discovered on Kepler
I had super, I wasn't
the
that.
engineers at the Foundries. They know that even with paracausal abilities,
Where
we
did this
still
come
need
from?
technological advancements to stand up to the Vex. Watching you work out there today convinced
Wasn't
me
what you
that
had,
you're the
stupid
best
scam.
person to test their new generation of materiel. Keep an eye out for their invitation, and we'll make sure you get the newest gear first.
Send me a weapon, I didn't even notice.
Wow, dual screen Nintendo Switch is so awesome. Is this a new model?
Plenty of civilian fighters.
This is JS Mod Saws. Just seeing this, don't swipe away and think it's a repeat of another channel's. I guarantee that no one has reviewed this one yet. Let's highlight the back. Let's look at the first accessory first. This is a travel case. It provides all-around protection.
What the hell is this?
It's a
Get off my screen. Some AI generated advert just started playing. Okay, I muted this. I muted what's name's you can't hear it. Dum-de-dum. we're still going to be leveling for a good while. Even when we get to 540 mark, you know it's still a grind, right? It doesn't get quicker. It's, unfortunately, it's just the same level up, like, ticking 1 point at a time. You've done some leveling too, though. You've actually played it for this time instead of just ignoring it. 'Cause I have seen it's been gaining 1 or 2 power outside of what I'm doing. Before you were ignoring the shit out of it, and I had to do all of it. I know you don't love sitting in Caldera either. I don't know what you've been leveling on, actually. Oh my god, ow. I keep getting slowed and it's nearly murdering me.
From what I understand, the Nine aren't done with us yet. But until they throw another train at us, there's nothing to do but research.
Ugh, research. It makes me sleep inside my helmet. Better to be here at the front, solving problems that tight.
Do we get a heavy? Do we need a heavy? We don't need a heavy. Definitely don't need a primary. Need an energy weapon. Honestly, a class item would do wonders for us right now.
It's a relatively simple assignment, this. I hope you won't be bored.
Just the opposite, Devrim. After dealing with the anomaly, time travel, and advanced metaphysics, a straightforward mission sounds refreshing.
Oh, I need to punch then. That ability kills, I just know. I mean, it's only 15, it's not that bad. The easiest way to do ability kills is literally just fist it. Because even unpowered melee kills count as ability kills for this. Whereas many other abilities don't, for some reason. Because I think it's coded as melee ability kills. It just isn't named properly, and I've called this out multiple times already. All melees count, not all other abilities count on other subclasses. You know, like the Hunter Detonation Pack, remember? Doesn't count as an ability kill. How is that not an ability? Because it's a grenade. It's counted as a grenade for everything. Guess what? Doesn't work. Little stupid. It's just broken, if you know what I mean, Mark. It's a bug. I'm telling you, it's just something that doesn't work that they never tested, and honestly, I don't think anyone's reported. It's so broken, like everything's fucked. They don't want to fix any of it. Probably just because he's here. Didn't do as much damage as I thought it was going to do, I'm not gonna lie. Got him. Got him. This dude, because I want amplified. I didn't get amplified. Yeah, I could do this for amplified to be fair. How much ammo? Did I waste much ammo? No. I get stuck on rings sometimes, it's really annoying. Where the fuck are you running to? That definitely was the score, because there's no way it wasn't, because I killed the bonus objective too. Well, the extra bonus objective, not just the bonus objective.
I take it you've been sitting in on the Vanguard.
If that wasn't an A+, I don't know what is. Did we need boots? We did. Nice. What are they? I should check them before I infuse them. Melee grenade super. We need some weapon stat, we really do. Oh, we got 2 bows, really? Fuck you, game. Do you know what I think's going on? I think the bonus gets repeated sometimes. No, what we want is weapons, super, and then grenade or melee. Right? So something like this, weapons, super, and then melee with super focus, right?
The impact of echoes on the world fueled the scramble to fill a power vacuum. Now everyone's fighting to consolidate its territory. We've replaced a universal threat with a bunch of local ones.
Like, I have a plan for what we need, we're just not getting it.
I'd rather fight a series of battles than a whole damn war.
I'm working on it, okay? I've at least got the ghost set properly now. So we're stopped getting help. A lot. We can still get it, we're just not getting it all the time. Which we were before. We were literally getting help on like every piece of armor. What do you mean you guess so? You want to do it? You want to plan the armor? You go ahead. Your job now. I'm just going to sit here and leave all the armor in your inventory. Until it goes to the postmaster and deletes the entire postmaster. No? You don't want to do that? Why don't you want to do that? I'm build guy? No. No. I agree to that. you do your own invisibility builds, Mark. I ignore them. I tell you to delete the hunter. That's my job. My job is hunter prevention. By the way, you may have noticed I don't use rigid builds a lot of the time. You'll see me pick and mess with armor all the time. I will literally, I'll have a general build, but then I'll just fucking, like, literally pull mods off it and put other mods on as I need them. Like, I will literally, you'll see me do it on even on your armor. That's why I tell you not to save what I'm doing, because I pick at armor constantly. I will change it according to what I'm doing, not according to what you know should be saved. So if I'm doing something specific, I will put on mods for that. Like you saw me do on this when I was setting this up. I will put on specific mods just for this, which are letting me heal, for example, from orbs, right? Yeah, you just use the same thing. I don't do that. I'll literally, you saw it on your Warlock. I pulled off your gauntlets and just put on some random fucking other solo gauntlets just so I could go in the activity at a lower level. I don't care. It's not a build. It's a random pair of gauntlets, exotic gauntlets that it let me use. Do you understand? I bet you saved it too. It's not a build. See what I mean? You shouldn't be saving random shit I do. It's not a build, Mark. That was just me putting on random gauntlets because it let me. You don't understand how I work at all. I mean, you could use it. I don't care. I'm not gonna knock you for using it. I'm just telling you that's not actually a set build. That was just me putting on armor that I could equip.
That went better than I expected.
Because you couldn't use the gauntlets in the touche modifier. So I just took off the gauntlets and put on the exotic gauntlets. You notice it's the exact same set of armor, right? With just the gauntlets changed. It genuinely is. That's all it is.
Much of her lately. She spends all her time with the Ghost Community Theater.
It's on this chess piece.
They're mounting a new production, some big secret.
Melee super class. No, no, I'll leave it there though, because it's. I don't immediately have to delete it.
Disappointing production value.
I only have to immediately delete stuff when we don't have space for them to be here, like on the class item. I can leave some armor here. I'm not gonna lie. Not here though. Get rid of this though. Anywhere I can leave armor, I'll just leave some, just in case.
It's a relatively simple assignment, this. I hope you won't be bored.
Just the opposite, Devrim. After dealing with the anomaly, time travel, and advanced metaphysics.
Yeah, we can do that. What we'll do is we'll run some armor up the wall tomorrow as much as we can, and then the last like 30 minutes or something, we'll try and throw a build out of it. Okay. So we'll just reserve like 30 minutes at the end to try and throw something together from whatever we got, because we need more stuff. The more stuff you have, the better, right, when it comes to making a build. Or the more good stuff you have towards the build, if you know what I mean. So it's just better if I just try and collect armor before I make a build, not the other way around. If I make a build before we collect armor, then I might get better armor. And then I have to remake it, and it's pointless. We're probably going to lean towards like a Gefalkens with the, like I said, with the Void auto rifle. That's why I want some weapon stat, by the way. Because you're going to be shooting stuff a lot with your weapon. Like the, you know, the void explosions and everything on the auto rifle. So we want like 100, 150 weapon stats if we can get it. We won't need the class item probably. But yeah, no, we'll be using the class item. We won't need class ability energy is what I mean. Not that much anyway. But yeah, we'll use the Gefalkens and then the Invis finisher as well. So when you finish your own melee something and kill it, you'll go invis too. So you'll just have a shit ton of invis basically to complement your void, you know, destruction kills. Then I've just got to find a heavy you want to use. Doesn't have to be a void heavy, it would benefit from it though. New super? Which new super? What do you mean new super? There's enough void stuff to go invis with the Gefalcons on Prismatic, if that's what you mean. There's more void stuff in the void subclass, I'll be honest, but there's enough in Prismatic for it to work. And there's other stuff in Prismatic you can get as well. You can get Radiant in Prismatic, remember, which you can't get in Void. As well as overshields from picking up orbs. Can't get that in Void. Sometimes I'm just wondering what the hell you're talking about. Just call it the Rainbow Gay Super or something, I don't know what you mean. It's not that new anymore. Just call it the Bender Super if you want, I don't care. Not wrong about it. Look how rainbow and sparkly I am! Do we want to kill him again? I really don't care. Because he doesn't matter. Oh, you're talking about the old ones, not the new ones? We could use, like, I like the Deepstone Crypt one better. With Reconstruction. You don't have to use a Void Weapon, you use whatever you want, to be honest. Because you're on Prismatic, you can use the Solar LMG too, by the way. It will work with some of the Prismatic's fragments. It'll even trigger invis on kills with the Burning on Prismatic, just so you know. You know that, right? If you have Stylish Executioner on Prismatic, I think it has it in that, doesn't it? Stylish is in Prismatic, I'm fairly sure it is, right? When you get a burning kill, it counts for invis too. Now it doesn't proc your Falcons, obviously, but it still counts for like invis kills. And this LMG that we're using here burns things a lot. It's honestly, see, it does. So this could work even on the Void build. And the artifact has perks for solar in it too. So a solar LMG will work with the Prismatic stuff.
From what I understand, the 9 aren't done with us yet. But
You like doing this? Yeah, you could use Stylish plus this, I guess.
Research. It makes me sleep inside my
As a
helmet.
class item, that's a good thing.
Here at the front, solving problems the
We
Titan way.
don't really want. This is the thing. We want the super, not the class ability. So what we want here is we want the 20 in super. This is the type of armor we want, but we want the 20 in super instead of class. I need to get rid of this though. This is better. But also we needed that for our power, so. Ooh. We need 2 pieces to go up a power level. We're probably not going to get it because we're getting close to half past now. So this will probably be the last run anyway. Let me look. Is the Stylish here? Just let me make sure. So you don't need the stasis winter thing, right? There is Stylish, yeah. The Stylish, see, Stylish is in here, right? So when you get a kill with Ignitions, it will proc the invis too. So this is worth having. How many points is this? 2. So is Shroud. So this won't change anything. These fragments are probably good actually still.
Civilian fighters, but deploying them this far out is too dangerous. The Guardians on their own.
I'm not worried.
So the subclass build is pretty much set. We just need the armor to do the stats.
Soldier can do.
You don't have to use this punch either. You could use the slow, you know, the shurikens. When you slow and kill an enemy too, it will proc the invis as well. Or you can use the threaded one to weaken enemies. And when you proc threaded you know, the threaded debuff too and kill something, that'll make you go invis. The prismatic has some advantages. Actually, the upgraded pulse rifle, you know, the exotic, it applies a strand debuff, which on kill will make you go invis too. The prismatic doesn't have specific fragments, Mark. It has like fragments that work for multiple classes. So there is stuff that works with Void in prismatic. It doesn't have any of the Void specific like explosion perks or anything, but we don't need them. Where am I going? But a lot of the stuff on the, like, you know, the current weapon load that I'm using right now, all three of the weapons can proc invis on the stylish. Even this thing. This thing, when it gets kills, debuffs targets, or will when it has its catalyst. All three weapons currently equipped proc stylish executioner. Allow you to go invis. Wait, why do we need the Falcons? We don't. We could probably have something else there. I don't even think you need Falcons for the invis to work. Since all the fucking guns proc it anyway. The Void gun makes its own debuff, you know, the Void explosions, just by getting a kill. I don't think you need the fucking class item set up like that. What else could we use? I'll have to look at the list, see what you've got. I don't think you need it. You could probably still have your fucking punch build on, it'd probably still work. Jesus Christ, don't do that. Because look, stylish executioner, right, is defeating any enemy affected by any elemental debuff grants invisibility, right? This includes blind, jolt, scorch, ignitions, suppression, volatile, weaken, slow, freeze, sever, suspend, and unravel. Right? Like, every verb you can think of is affected and will make you go invis. Right? These three guns that I have equipped all have elemental effects on them. Right? The Strand Pulse Rifle can suspend, apparently. I don't know why it suspends. It might be a perk in the fucking artifact, or it might be a perk on the gun. I haven't read enough into it. This definitely burns and explodes things, right? And this definitely voids and, what's it called? Does the void perk when you reload it. You don't need the fucking, the class item with Falcons on. You don't have any base invis, by the way. You have to get a kill to go invis, I'll be honest. But, like, since when has that mattered? It's not a build where you're supposed to be hiding anyway, you're supposed to be killing shit. It's not that I must hide because Epic is terrible at content build. So we'll just let him get shot and die and I'll hide and go invis and res him. The Mark build. Like I said, my general motto when it comes to this is if it's dead, it can't kill me. I don't hide if I can help it. But if I use invis, it's to reposition. It's not because I'm using invis. What I mean is reposition to kill something. Not to sit there and hide and cower in a corner. Bad reload timing on that.
Watching the young wolf take a whole army by himself makes me think. Using darkness, guardians are stronger than ever.
Prismatic has other advantages too. We needed that.
The city walls. But there's fewer of us. Old vets like Joxer and Cade are gone. Zavala
We are
and Ellis
really close to
lost
base
their
540,
ghosts.
by the way. Like, we are one drop away.
We've also got more allies than ever.
But
It's
it's
not
never going to
just on
drop,
us.
so...
The city has our backs.
We will continue tomorrow, I think. But, yeah, I don't think you need the Gefalcons. You could honestly run Surtur Acme for survivability and still do the invis bullshit with the auto rifle. So when you throw a grenade, you get invis, woven mail. You still have the arc ability by like holding the class ability thing. You could honestly run the Surtur Acme and be unkillable. Because you don't need fucking Gefalcons. Really. Because this will get its own volatile rounds, and these will proc Gefalcons, these will proc Stylish too. You know, these two weapons, all three weapons proc it without the need for Gefalcons. There's zero need for it. So you could literally just run Surtur Acme instead. No, it wouldn't be easier. What do you mean? You have no base way of going invis without getting a kill anyway, Mark. On Prismatic. If you were on Void, I'd agree. You could run... But then the class item doesn't work on Void. You'd have to run the chess piece. Right? But on Void, on Prismatic, you have no intrinsic way of going invis. Right? The only way to go invis is to get a kill. If you don't like that, then we have to go to Void and we have to use the chess piece, which is Gefalcon's Hubreak, which means you get the option of using, you know, Dodge Void or whatever. So you're going to run Vanishing Step and Stylish Executioner, right? And then you'd have access to some of the Void fragments. But under Prismatic, you get the option of all your other guns work with the Stylish perk, but you just don't have any base invisibility. So look, I'll do this real quick. I'm just going to go in because the enemies are tougher in the portal. I'm not going to finish this one. I'm just going in to show you. Wait, we are 540. Technically. Don't know why we are, but we are. I don't know. Oh, I might not have. I might have something not equipped. I do. No? I don't know. What is going on? Something's higher than I can see. It must be in the Postmaster. It has to be.
There's few guardians I would send without
It
a
is.
fire team.
Prime went to the Postmaster. It's 541. Pushed us to 540. We are 540, by the way. Okay, so here's my point, right? I've put on Stylish Executioner right now, right? Everything I do with these guns, technically, can make me invisible. This thing burns things. I don't have any ammo. Grr. Now I have to kill things for ammo. This, as a start, when you reload it, procs invis, right? See? And you have volatile rounds anyway from killing, so why the hell do you need the Falcons? See, I don't have Gefalcons on. But I'm still getting the benefit of the invis stuff. The thing is, there is no base way of proccing Invis. This is the point I'm trying to make to you, is there is no way I can just activate Invis unless I get a kill first, okay? I have to kill something, reload, and then kill something else with the aura rifle, right? To go Invis. How does this thing work? So if I kill that... No? I think I need the catalyst for this to work. And for this... I need more enemies close together. Just burning stuff should make me go into this. See? So on Prismatic, you get the advantage of burning stuff when you burn stuff and kill it. Obviously, I need more than one enemy next to each other, because when you kill something, it burns the other enemies, right? Or if you have a particularly tanky enemy, when you continuously shoot it, it will burn and blow up, right? So you have the advantage on Prismatic, where the subclass verbs on other weapons will make you go invisible too. This is all without Falcons, by the way. Doesn't give you overshield. Does Falcons give you a fucking overshield? This is the reserve overshield thing. When you are invisible, defeat a combatant while using a finisher. All of your weapons gain a bonus damage, and your nearby gain a reserve overshield and improve class ability energy. Thing is, right, you do get an overshield in Prismatic. It just comes from collecting orbs. Oh, by the way, you get an overshield from your gun. You know that, right? You don't get an overshield on this. And you don't get an overshield on this, but you do get an overshield on this, and any orb kills you get an overshield. Demonstration. There's an orb. I would get an overshield, but I'm not on Void. It would, okay? If I have Facet of Purpose on, which I do, you would get an overshield from picking up orbs. I have at the moment the Strand Super on, so when I pick up an orb I get what's it called, Woven Mail instead. That's why it didn't come up, right? By the way, I did get an overshield. That's from this. That's from this auto rifle. I don't know, do you need more overshields, motherfucker? If you run this with Certarachme, you don't even need a fucking overshield anyway. You can face tank enemies. The overshield's just the icing on the cake. Certarachme is when you use your grenade ability. So could be this if you want, right? Or you can have an actual grenade on. You get Woven Mail, right? When you activate this, you get amplified. Those two debuffs make you damn near unkillable while they're both active. And then you have fucking overshields from your goddamn auto rifle. I mean, if you die doing this, honestly, retire. You're epic shooter tier. Alright? Okay, I'm done anyway for now, Mark. I've bitched for 10 minutes longer than I should have. Well, you finished at 540. You are actually base power 540. For now. This is in the Postmaster, which is actually higher. What do you mean, what are we doing? Tomorrow? I have no idea. What are we doing tomorrow, fucker? Ugh. I was only supposed to go till fucking 12:30, remember? Alright? I don't know. We'll see tomorrow what we get in armor and see what we can do. You might decide if we get different armor, you might want to go the chest piece and go the full void build instead. We'll see. Let's see what armor we get before we decide. We don't need to worry about it yet. So we'll try and pick up some more armor, farming tomorrow, and then like in the last 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes, we'll try and put something together that maybe you can use. Yeah, 10 AM, fucker. I got it. Alright, I'm out of here. I need sleep, eventually. This just looks broken. Go away. I'll be back tomorrow.